Hi, Team Be Awesome Inspire. I'm here with Laura. There she is. And Eli's here too, right on her lap. Kids singing in the background. So we're just going to get started. So right off the bat, I wanted to bring up Super Saturday. It's next Saturday, week from Saturday on the 9th. And to find a place by you have to be able to see your screen. Okay, from your back office, this is what you do. And I've already sent some info to Sarah, so hopefully you got it. But this is where I went. So news and training, you click on events. And then I clicked on upcoming events. And then I just clicked here on Super Saturday. All right, I should be able to go full screen now. Then I went to the interactive map to zone in and find your city. And Laura noticed this search bar, which saved the day.
I'll smell more.
Oh, I should spell California right. And I think that's where you're from, Sarah. Yeah, so this is what popped up. So if you need a phone number, or these are the links that I copied and pasted to you, or from here and here. So I'm not quite sure where exactly San Rafael is, but you'll be able to see which one's closest to you. So it typically goes 8:30 to noon, and 8:30 is kind of the window they get for people to come, and it actually starts at 9. So 9 to noon, and you don't want to miss it. It's awesome. And then I wanted to point out, I'm assuming it's going to be in the success tab. We'll see. But the surge, did you do the surge last year? The January surge? That's like live from corporate.
I don't remember.
It was longer than I was expecting, so I think I listened in for about an hour. And then I had to kick it off, and then I watched the rest of it on YouTube later. But
What is that? I don't think I did it.
So they like have big announcements for the year and just something for the coaches. Like,
oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it's just on the main page. Huh. Hey, we have a keynote speaker announced for Summit.
Yeah, it's the guy that wrote Jab, Jab, Right Hook.
Oh, Gary.
It's Gary Vaynerchuk.
Vaynerchuk. Oh, man. All right. Well, check your email. I think we got emailed. Maybe that's where I saw it. The January surge, though, is on the 4th, so we should be able to find it. I don't know. Okay, maybe while you're saying something, I'll look up later. But, okay, so then moving forward on our list. Callie!
Apparently Eli is attacking.
Oh, man. Okay. No. Okay. Tiffany, you wanted to go over the copy and paste from Facebook, so I wasn't quite sure. I wish you were here, and then you could kind of show us. Were you able to understand her question at all with the copy and paste?
I didn't know if she meant copy or paste to Facebook or copy from Facebook. Like if she wanted a picture or something, then I always do a screenshot, or you can save the image. I didn't know.
Phone.
Yeah, I didn't really understand.
Okay, and so with I thought you did great, Tiffany. The So with the event, all that we did was like you copy from here, and I know that you did that part right because that's what was ooh, Sarah, congrats on being single. Holy smokes, that's exciting.
Being what?
Single.
Oh.
She's had a guy that I don't think was a good fit.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that really is awesome. So anyway, we'll just pretend like.
As far as copying and pasting, so what I did with that, the group that we did for the coach thing, I have on my phone, I don't know if you can see, but I have what is called InkPad, and you might have like Note Everything or Evernote. Sorry, Aj.
That's okay. I'm just gonna click stop share so you can see it bigger.
So here's my hello.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Oh, you can kind of. Anyways, this is my ink pad that I use on my phone, and all I did was, and here's my post number 4. So from that email that Audrey sent, I just highlighted the image number or the post number 4. And
all the text.
Yeah, so that just the text, and then after I did the YouTube video, I copied that URL number as well, and I just pasted it into my note. So because
she was out and about.
Yeah, I knew that I was going to be gone, so all I had to do was then all you do to copy this is you hold your finger and then it highlights, and you can highlight the whole thing.
Do you have like a select all? That's select all with the dots
or
around.
select all.
Did you
but
that?
Sometimes I have other notes on there as well, so I just do that. But anyways, and then there's like this little copy. It looks like 2 pages together. So then you just click that, and it'll say copied to clipboard. And then you go to the Facebook page, and when you hit status or whatever or post, then I just hold my finger, and it'll pop up paste, and you just click paste. So it's super easy. It's just all with your fingers, and you just touch and hold, and yeah.
Cool. And so if you are on the laptop, whoops. So I just copied. Wow, I have a lot of screens open. Close, people. Okay. I just right-clicked and pasted that in, and then I went into YouTube to the URL that I wanted, or like I messaged you that one URL. Copy that. That's Miguel. He's pretty awesome.
And that was a Scotty Hobbs video. So yeah, that's awesome too. One.
So anyway, and then I just compiled it in. So I think that was the only. I think you just forgot to grab that extra video is all, and then click post. So no big deal. Sweet. All right. So hopefully that clarifies anything with that. Was there anything with the group that you think we could do better next time with our live?
I loved that. I feel like, I think
fun.
I talked about that we need a calendar, because I feel like if we can, get more invites. And I think we had like 40 invites, which is great, but I think we could even get,
and that brings up a good.
Auntie, Eli kissed Noki.
Cute.
I kissed him, and then Eli kissed him.
With the invites, obviously there's lots of ways to go about it. I did an online party such as that for a thing called Thrive last May, and that was kind of my first time trying even to do an online party of sorts. And I invited hundreds, like I just went through and clicked and invited hundreds of people. But the thing is, without that personal touch, like I get those all the time, and guess what? I've attended 0 of them. So something to keep in mind, that I did was I actually reached out to people and I said, hey, could I send you an invite to this coaching thing? And so then it wasn't just like their name was being tossed in a pot. It was I was specifically reaching out to them. And I think that only left me with maybe 10 of those invites being mine. However, I've had, I think 4 or 5 of them, they weren't even there on the night of, or one was, but I've had other people go since then and looked through it. So just make sure that you make people feel like they're worth the time.
That they're not just a number.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the big things.
Yeah. And that was just, just learn from going.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is my sister Emmy did one with Usborne Books like a month ago. And I was like planning on it, but it just wasn't, pertinent in my mind that evening. And about 10 minutes before it started, I got a little instant message from Emmy of, hey, my Usborne Books party is starting. Will you be joining us, or are you able to jump on your computer right now? And I was like, oh yeah. And so I went and joined. And so that was something, I think it was right at 9 o'clock, I sent out some things of, hey, just a reminder, our open house into coaching is starting right now if you would like to join us. So that's what I went back through to anyone who I had invited, just to, people need reminders. Yeah. So anyway, I did want to just kind of bring up those ideas, different angles to go. Another thing. Hi. We've got all the kids here now. So inviting to and then the calendar. So Lara was just bringing up the calendar. I'd been writing it out, but I'm not sure. Hi. Where? Beachbody. Let me see if it's down here. That's not Beachbody. All right, we're just gonna start a new calendar for the year.
Oh my goodness. Oh, nope, sorry.
I can maybe reach it past my belly. There we go.
There you go.
Lesson plan calendar. Okay, so we want to start this for January 2016. Okay, so what we're gonna do is post this monthly into our Team Be Awesome page, so we all know what's going on and what to expect. So this is actually a cool layout of a calendar, and how I like to write mine out anyway. Is the week starts on Monday. I feel like anytime I've tried to start a challenge group or anything on Sunday, it's
too hard. Sunday's our day off.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. So, okay, so the 4th is a Monday, and this is our new challenge group. New You Years. I don't know if that's what you guys are calling it, but that's what I've been telling people.
I just do the New You resolution group or something.
Okay.
And I actually created the group. I just haven't uploaded files yet.
Did you invite us yet?
I added you.
Okay, I just haven't. I didn't see the notification.
Really? Possibly.
I just got a lot. I have a lot. Okay, so New You Year's challenge group. So then, in January specifically, if we feel like we have enough people that we could start another one, that would be my goal for all of us, because I feel like you start on the 4th. I mean, that's 4 full solid weeks. But to get that second round of people going might be a good goal, because this is Like even I thought this week would people will be ready, but people are still feeling the stress of the holidays, I think.
Definitely.
And so we might see more of an influx next week. And last year with January, I ended up doing 2 challenge groups because I got a lot of interest that first week and that second week when people are like, oh, I do want to get better into fitness and whatnot. So I'm going to put challenge group ? Here. Also, that starts on the first Monday of every month that I think we're going to see growing more and more this year is going to be our new coaches training. And Sarah, you're already a few posts into just doing it through the Inspiration Dream Team site, which is awesome. What I would like to do if we get some people that are wanting to start with us on Monday, so we do need to follow up with them from our open house and lock them in today. I'm so hoping to lock them in today. I'm pushing hard for Success Club. And if we can lock them in today, tomorrow or Saturday, then they can start with us on Monday. Excuse me. And what I'd like to do to add more of a personal touch so you don't feel like you're alone going through those training videos is I would put Sarah and potentially these other 2 people or 3 people I have looking into them. So even if I got one of those, I mean, that is fantastic. And then anyone else who has a new coach starting, we'd put them into a Facebook group. And we'll put all of our, even when you're past the training. So Tiffany and Laura, I'd probably add you guys into it as well if you just want to comment here and there. Eli's pulling all of my personal development books and pregnancy books off the shelf right now. Anyway,
it's not bugging me.
So. Yeah, we're good. So we just open up a Facebook group for that, like a training group where they can ask questions and it's fluid and we're present. The Inspiration Dream Team site is awesome, but I feel like when I send people there, I just don't know the progress happening. And so, yeah, that's why I think our sneak peeks are so good. Okay, so basically what you want to be thinking about is with any, like your challenge groups, think of advertising those for about 2 weeks out. And those are going to be through like the jab, hook. And what I understand that to mean, because I haven't technically read the book yet, is like a jab would be just you posting about, I like how I have a mustache with this, by the way. The light's like a mustache. Anyway, you wake up in the morning, you do your workout, you post your sweaty selfie and just saying how you feel about it. Like, I feel so good today. I'm empowered. Maybe a quote or something. And that's a jab. And then your hooks are the actual calls to action. So I will probably be posting this one again tonight. Is this on my page? It is. Okay. Oh, see, that was my jab this morning. It was kind of a silly one. We did grr faces after hammer and chisel. And then I just did, a little thing about like reflecting on the new year and what are your resolutions type thing. And then all of these are jabs, basically, a free success tip for you. And then this is like a lifestyle post with my kids and Laura's kids last night. And that's a lifestyle post of working at home. So all of these are jabs. And then this is a hook. I'm describing what they get with the package, and I'm saying message me. I have a group going, and everything like that. So yes, that would be a hook. So that's what you want to fill your page with. And they say 80% your life and other things and 20% Beachbody. And it just kind of balances out that way. So, any thoughts on that?
I think that's great.
Okay.
I have my book coming, actually. I got it for Christmas, but it was
Which book?
Jab Jab Hook.
Oh, you did? Nice. Cool. So I
I'm
forgot to
excited.
upload that into our team group, but I have a digital copy of that. That is just nice to put on your phone. I have it on my phone, but I'm reading Miracle Morning, Sarah. Woo! Okay, so typically we're doing our jabs and our hooks for challenge groups. And then the biggest thing that I've learned these past few months is you have to have some of those jabs being about coaching and about like that lifestyle of working from home with the kids making a crazy mess behind me. You have to do jabs about coaching as well. I think for this first 7 months of my business, I had very little of those. And it wasn't until I reached out to Micah and I was like, hey, these are my goals. I'm not sure how to tackle these. And she messaged me back and she's like, you're really consistent. It looks great. I'm just not seeing much on the business side of things. So if you want to attract people into the business, you need to be telling them about the business. Otherwise, you're just going to keep attracting people looking for fitness. And I was like, oh, duh. Like that makes a lot of sense. But I really wasn't sharing much about coaching and how it was bettering my life and, stuff like that. So, okay. Lara, since you have a voice right now, when do you want to do I think a Zoom call is good and then an open house. I think those are kind of good. So 2 opportunities per month, and then that gives you things to post about and to jab about and, some hooks with coaching too. So we have done them midday. We've done them in the evening.
I think evening is better.
Okay.
And we also wanted to, so as far as that, we also wanted to possibly change our coach training calls, like maybe to Thursday evenings. So with that, could we do like a half hour before those and just kind of set them up or something, and then
sure,
and then
yeah. So let's do this. Should we
and then
do
hang
it?
up and then redo or reconnect?
I found that when I've tried to do stuff at 8 or 8:30, people are busy with kids. So should we keep it 9?
Yeah, 9 to 10 I think is always good time.
And as you guys are feeling more confident, feel free to, if you want to hop in on ours, awesome. But honestly, the ideal is for you to break off and do your own. And so, Tiffany and Sarah, if you guys start to get comfortable with each other a little bit more and want to start reaching out to each other, you guys could totally be success partners. And what that means is just as you're getting going, splitting the load.
They don't want them to get their beanie boos.
Splitting the load with challenge groups, splitting the load with these coach opportunity calls, and eventually when we're all just bringing them in, like Micah and whatnot, they run their own challenge groups and they have their new coaches helping run those challenge groups until they get set. But otherwise, like in the future, Laura and I would have our separate challenge groups with our own individual coaches, training them to do their challenge groups and getting set up like that. So hopefully you can see that vision that, yes, you guys can join our challenge groups as long as you want. However, if you both hit Success Club, let me rephrase that. When you both hit Success Club for January and you have 3 to 5 challengers of your own who have purchased a challenge pack, and then maybe you have some freebies as well, because I always have some people doing their own thing free in the group too. That turns into 10 to 20 people. Sarah and Tiffany, you might want to do your own challenge group in February and just take it by the reins and run with it. And so our goal is to set you guys up to be able to be independent and do that when you feel ready to. And it's all with learning, and there's curves, and my second challenge group sucked. But anyway, you just learn as you go. It's all good. So in the end, you just want to provide people with results and push them and motivate them. Okay, so we'll do the Zoom call here, and then let's do, should we try like a different night of the week so we don't put all of our eggs in the same basket? I kind of liked having it in that last week. It gives you a different angle to push for Success Club. What did you think, Claire?
Fourth week, fourth Monday, doing the open house.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the open house.
Yeah. Okay.
And if we see more results with the open house, then I would just do that twice a month instead of whatever.
Yeah. I was just listening to a thing from Melanie Mitro, and she was saying that she does 2 different types of things, even though they're both an hour though. So I think she did like a Zoom call and then her 5-day group or 3-day group or whatever. So I don't know.
I mean, I personally feel like less is more.
I think so
in
too.
That because
hour,
because for me, I wouldn't, if like when we had our sneak peek or whatever, when we looked into coaching, I think I looked at 2 videos and I already had made the decision.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't need 5 days of it. You know what I mean? So
it's true.
That's how I am, and I'm attracting people like me. So
yeah.
That's how I feel anyways.
I think that's valid. And that's good. Okay, so also on our January, we have our Super Saturday.
Yeah.
9 to noon. I'm just going to put. I think I'm going to be starting the Fit Club again. I just can't get lost in it. I can do my Fit Club on Fridays probably, just once a week. Because I'm personal training too, so I gotta have time to work the business on Mondays, yeah. So
because I was thinking about doing at the church again, just those live workouts. I just think it's so fun.
Well, and that we could do quarterly, but is what I was thinking, like making a bigger event, like February, and then 3 months later.
I love it.
A little shake and share. And so Tiffany, you could hop in on that, and
quarterly.
Sarah, we can definitely, if you are wanting to do some type of live workout, you technically don't have to be certified, but if you had a building or somewhere to do it, this Beachbody site is actually pretty awesome with it. So events, meeting resource center,
Fit clubs.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
How to host a fit club. So what I did was, from the get-go, I downloaded this Fit Club waiver. And Tiffany, if you want to do this from your house, once a month or something, since you're so good with people in person, talking with them, this might be a great avenue for you to go.
Totally.
These are just tools that you can have out if they do want to buy something right then and there or whatnot.
And we've also at Fit Club, we've let people sample the Energize and Shakeology and things like that, which is really
usually nice. Their first time coming, I'll give them I'll make a Shakeology and we'll just share it, just split it or something. And then with a couple of them, when I was way on my A game, I'd have my laptop out and I'd get them set up as me as their free coach, just coming in the door. And then, since then I've sold, one girl is really hesitant to jump in for any programs or Shakeology, but she bought packets from me. And I don't think we've ever talked about this. I don't know if you have sold any packets, but, sometimes with Dee's Business Center, I'll get a bulk of Shakeology, just the sample packets. Or if I'm at Success Club 4 and it's right around the corner, then I'll just jump in and buy a challenge pack and knock myself up to Success Club 6 so I get leads. I've only had to do that twice. Anyway, and then I get, you're basically investing in your own business. So I have a program that I can give away for free or raffle off to get more leads through my page or my regular page. And then I also have the Shakeology packets on hand. And if I have to ship them to someone, I've found that $5.50 a piece will help cover the shipping. And I've had 2 different people or 3 different people that have bought like 2 weeks worth. And so it's better for them because then they don't have to jump in with this full month commitment and they don't know if they're going to like it or whatnot. And it's, it ends up around like $50. And so
they also sell Shakeology sample.
Yeah.
For
they
like
have the sample.
$20 or something.
It's 30 for 6 of them. So it's about the same price. And so I always give them that option as well. I'll say, well, you can get a sample pack and it'll have all of the 6 flavors in it. And I'll tell them what the flavors are. Or I have strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate on hand, and you can just buy them straight through me, and then they just send me through PayPal, like a payment. Otherwise, I'll usually give 1 for free to people who are interested. But I had a gal buy half of my pack of, Shakeologies just because she'd been to Fit Club. She tried it. She knew that it was good. She still wasn't sure. And so anyway, just food for that.
Well, we were bagels.
Yes, we were. So I lost my page. And where did this go? Oh, was I not? I don't think I shared. Did I share that screen? I don't think I shared the screen on that. Okay, let me show you where I went. Okay, we're on the thing. Back up. Oh. Okay, so I went to news and training, clicked on events, and then meeting resource center. And then Fit Clubs, or if you ever wanted to host Super Saturday, you know where to go. But there's some info on Fit Club. So, okay, stop the share now. There we go. All right. And maybe
I think also maybe on the calendar, you guys should put in the National Wake Up Call, and that is every single Monday. I just listened to last week's just because December is so crazy. But anyways, today I listened to last week's, and it was Allie Upham, and she is freaking awesome, you guys. She's like thebomb.com. I freaking love her. Her National Wake Up Call. So this was last week's. You guys need to listen to it if you haven't already. And
what was the subject?
I can post. It's just like she just kind of gets real with you, and she gave you 3 things to just like believe in yourself and things, and just to wrap up the year and stop making excuses and stuff. She's just awesome because when she started, she didn't eat. She was homeless. She was living in her friend's room, like her spare bedroom, because she was, I think, over $100,000 in debt or something like that, like just insane. And she's now sponsored over 25 lifetime coaches. And I mean, she's just awesome. And then she's been doing it for 5 years. But anyways, you guys need to listen to her. And
Getting real is what it's called.
Yeah, Getting Real. So she's one also that I've listened to her, one that was like 2 years ago or a year ago that we
definitely listened to her.
Yeah,
I just can't remember what.
Just look her up, and you can even, if you guys don't have the podcast that I have, what is it called? Because you guys need to get it on your phones. It's called Podcast Republic. Download that onto your phones, or if you like a different podcast channel or whatever. But then you can subscribe to Team Beachbody Coach. And yeah, it's worth it for sure.
Awesome.
That's my 2 bits.
I love it. Hey.
Look at his face. Come here.
Okay, and then here you're going to be...
Oh my gosh. You are the noisiest boy. Here.
Sharing workout, sharing Shake-Yo. You should be talking about Shake-Yo at least a couple times a week on your page. I'm not always the best at that. So I'm just going to make a marketing plan right here with you guys. And you know, some of the other posts you can think about doing as well. Like with Tasty Tuesday, I try to share a recipe.
Or you could also do Transformation Tuesday or Transformation Thursday.
Yeah, I have been doing, yeah. We'll just put a couple different ideas on here. And your transformation is so big, even if it's, you know, like you shared with me, Tiffany, how this year you're fitting into your small set of ski pants that, you know, you have a few different ones from pregnancy and whatnot, and you're back down to your small ones. I mean, that's amazing. Little snippets of insight is what we're looking for.
And you can even like show the pants, like, look at this, you know, that's so fun.
Yep, and then
that's what draws people in.
Yeah, and getting solid befores and afters from challengers is huge. People have been more shy about this than I expected, and so what I'll do if they haven't, like if they've sent me before but haven't sent me an after or whatnot, is I'll just get a picture from their page like I did you, Tiffany, and then I'll just put the results off to the side. So that's a way to still show people that results are happening with your name behind it, you know, without having to have those before and afters. Wednesday, I'll sometimes share a workout or like a tip with fitness because that's me and that's what I'm passionate about. Just, you know, remember those pillars we were talking about? So alongside with these ideas I'm sharing with you, make sure you're sharing about your family, your lifestyle. So if your lifestyle's a stay-at-home mom, or Sarah, you can snap pictures of you at work if that's not illegal. Showing that you're a chiropractor. So whatever your lifestyle is, and now that you're single, you're gonna take pictures of your single scene, and you're gonna attract people to your environment like that. So get your lifestyle in there, get the Beachbody in there. Yeah, and you'll get a full scope, full picture of your passions.
On these like Motivation Monday and things like that, a wake up call that I listened to like 3 weeks ago, maybe. She had a list, and it was like what to post, the 5 things to post, and she just gave the example of Monday. On Motivation Monday, she said, never just use a quote that you find. Like, always have the quote, if you like a quote, always have it on a picture of you, or a picture of your family, or a picture of something that you're doing that really connects people to you, because that'll make people stop and go, oh, what did that say? You know, oh, that's cute, you know. But always use yourself and your life as the attractor, yeah. And then you can add that motivation, and really cool.
Perfect. And yeah, get creative, like with Shakeology. You don't want just a stock photo of Shakeology and be like, look what I'm drinking. Like, use your face, just like she said. So here's just...
And share the recipe.
Oh yeah, share recipe.
That's the other thing, because she listed the 5 things, and one of them was like, you know, a recipe or a healthy recipe, and she's like, Shakeology for the win. Every single time. That is the healthiest meal of the day. And you have it at your fingertips, and you can always change the recipes or whatever. And get people to say, how do you make your Shakeology, you know, and get more recipes that way.
Perfect. And what I've done also in the past is I'll look at my ingredients list on Shakeology, and then I'll pick one and I'll research a little bit about it, and then I'll share about what that ingredient is doing for my body, and you know how it's found in Shakeology type thing. So okay, so that kind of gives you an idea, plan of attack for marketing this week and the following week. Up until 2 or 3 days before the coaching is when you should start talking about, this Zoom call coming up. And I've seen coaches use like the same stock image, maybe early Monday morning, late Tuesday night, and then midday Thursday or Wednesday, and then on Thursday, you do something else or whatever.
So they use the same image to advertise, and they just repost it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like on Monday, Wednesday, use the same image, and Tuesday, Thursday. So if it did, I think like psychologically, the point behind that is that you see that image and like maybe you thought something of it, but then when you see it again and you see that same event, it like, kind of connects
smart
with it. So,
that
and
makes
then
life easy too.
Yeah. So if you have, with the coaching open house, on these 2 days, you're going to want to talk about coaching, do coaching jabs and invites and whatnot. And this one, coach. And then all the others, just share your workout, share your day. I'm not going to fill it all in, but that's kind of how the marketing will go. And if you are feeling like you're having a push here for a second challenge group, we'll be sharing about challenge groups here as well. So, and a good thing too is to try to set a date, like Success Club 5 by the 20th, and have this. So I'm going to be closing my group starting on February 1st on the 20th. And what that'll do, ideally, like in this week, the week before we start, we open the group here, and this is called week 0. And we can have people do measurements, start looking at their shopping, start meal planning, everything beforehand, so they have the tools for success to really jumping in with their workouts and meal planning on Monday. I feel like we haven't gotten there yet to have a week 0, but that's like every single month. That's my like goal, my game plan. So anyway, in this month, this is where we are basically the Thursday before our start. So we definitely need to engage today on the group. We'll split up uploading files and whatnot. So anyway, okay, I think that gives a good view. I'll upload this to our team page. Woohoo! Monthly. Okay. I don't think I saved that in the spot I want it, but that's okay. All right, let's flip back on our goals that we set for last week. Ooh. Hey, boy. Cool. That was awesome having you here, Laura. For the calendar. Okay, I feel like, you know what we forgot? We forgot our free group. So that's usually the second Monday in here. So we've kicked off a new group here. This group, along with sharing a workout, this is share about your free clean eating.
I also really like the free, the on-demand group that we've been doing. Just because we can always incorporate the food, but by doing that, we can get people signed up under us, and then eventually if they buy.
Do you want to try for that then?
Yeah, I really like that.
Okay.
Because then they can try out these workouts,
and they feel
and we don't have to do a whole lot of work.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so for the 11th, so this will be great. So next week, you should always have something,
But you could do a free, 3-day get your water in, or 3-day 3 veggies a day or something. Like there's so many different ideas for free groups.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be done in just a second, okay? I'll be up in just a sec. I know, I can't because we're on a Zoom call right now.
Do you want to go with her? He wants to come. Can you go?
Okay, where did that go? This free on demand group. Should we call it a free
Are
what?
you sharing this? Or
Oh, I don't know. Good question. No. Okay, free. What do you want to call the group?
I got a lot of retweets when I did the free boot camp. Free 5
Free New
day.
Year's boot camp.
Yeah, when it was boot camp, people tend to like that word.
Yeah. Free 5-day New Year's boot camp. So as you're inviting to it, this free on-demand group, you can just call it that. Free 5-day New Year's boot camp. And we'll have that go through the week.
And we can upload like a little image that you can do an Insta frame on, or a pick play post, whatever, where you can use an image of you and then that image. I got a lot of likes when I did that last time. It was good.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
And then just post it to the team page?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Okay, now I think we've got everything. Last time I went off, I was like, I think I'm forgetting something. So I think we're good now. And we'll try to keep those calendars, like month by month, but that really is the layout. The first Monday, we've got the new coach training and the new challenge group starting. Second Monday, you have the free group starting. And then in this third week, if you make it your personal goal to hit Success Club 5 by the 20th, and when you're inviting people and you get to that point where you can literally tell them an end date of when you're closing your group, it just gives them the push to lock in and purchase, because otherwise it's just kind of floaty for a while. People always need that little extra push. And then we'll have our Zoom call the second Thursday and our open house that last Monday of the month.
By the way, I wasn't able to do what was the group in December for the Finish Strong Like a Boss?
Oh, trainings.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do that, but I just went on. Yeah, it's still open. I just went onto it, and in the file section, someone, one of the coaches, has a list of every single video.
Oh, cool.
Like, it is awesome. So make sure you copy that and paste it to like a Word document so that you have that, because you can click on those at any time and you'll be able to, like she's doing it right now. So daily videos. And then also the examples of coach jabs and right hooks is awesome too, because she has a list of tons of different jabs, just from Facebook that she liked, and then the right hook she has down later.
Oh, that's cool list to
so that
get visuals.
So definitely like copy those and paste them to your files for Beachbody, just because it gives you a really and then go down to the right hooks to show exactly right there, just any of those. Oh,
try another one.
That doesn't really speak to me,
but still, it's a call to action.
Yeah.
Want to hear more? Call below.
Yeah.
I am in. She's in. Anyway, I love typos. All right. Call to actions, though. Perfect. Yeah, that's cool. I'll have to look through those. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
I've listened to most of these, if not all of them.
I have not. I mean, I've looked at some, but yeah, and they even have it like what it was about, the topic. Yeah. So it's
there
awesome.
Are so many gold nuggets in these. So definitely, we have our individual coach trainings going on, 21-day coach startup, I think Tiffany, I don't know if you were doing the Emerald to Diamond. We could look into doing an Emerald to Diamond group here with our team, and Melissa Brewer was saying that she might have some people who are interested too. So anyway, we can definitely look into that. Okay, let's finish this puppy up. Power of threes. How'd you do on your power of threes this last week?
I just feel like, I mean, I definitely can always do better. I didn't track on my sheet, which that is where I feel like I lost it.
Yeah.
Just because that sheet was really helping me, and then I stopped because I felt like I got too cluttered on my desk, and I've been working on like cleaning off my desk so that I feel organized again.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have come up this week, but yeah.
I would love all of us, and I stopped posting in the, what was the inspiration one? The Inspiration Revive group. But if you plan on posting a picture for me, like I want to know how you're doing on that business activity tracker, on that Power of Three sheet. Post that to our team page every every Sunday or Monday, and that will give you the accountability. And it's funny because, like I said, I stopped posting on that team page, but just the like, oh, I'm gonna post this on Sunday. It has made me, if I don't track it for a day, I'll hop on and I'll backfill for 5 minutes, and it does wonders because then I'm like, oh, I'm not like totally lost. I remember talking to them, and like it just keeps you rolling forward, and then you know where the weak spots are for your business, like this week, because it's the end of the month, and I've been doing tons and tons of follow-ups. There were 2 days in a row where I didn't add new people to my network, and so if I have time, I'll backfill it, but otherwise I'm still following up like crazy with people, and it's because I have it all tracked that I'm able to go back and be like, oh yeah, what are they doing? Did they want to buy? And so I still have work to do with that today. But then you know where you're at. If you don't track it, you just don't know where your business is. So, and I know the days that I don't fill it, you just like, it's almost mentally heavier.
Yeah.
So prioritize that, and post. I'm gonna put that
because
on
I
here.
feel like I am
Have
working
the
all the
accountability.
time, but I'm lost because I'm like,
Don't know.
and I've written down a few different names and things like that, and people that will be in January's group, but I'm still like, okay, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So
So post a pic of your power of threes on Sunday or Monday to team. Be awesome. Inspire. Okay, and I'm going to do that too, and that'll help hold me accountable, and that'll help you with your accountability as well. I meant to just scroll up. Okay, business goals. We just follow up with her. Any move with these coaches? Camry, Sherry, or Chelsea?
no.
Okay, we have that.
Camry was sick, and Shari,
Did any of them
actually
do the open house?
No, and they were all invited. Shari is still really interested. I think she just barely got married.
Okay.
And yeah, anyways, so she's really interested. Then I have another coach that I talked to you about, Michelle Nelson, but she can't join until January. So I'm gonna try to get those women to Super Saturday.
Cool. Yeah, utilize Super Saturday. I started inviting a couple weeks ago. It was pretty early, but I just feel like people's Saturdays fill up so much.
Yeah.
So definitely this week, being of Saturday, 2 Saturdays away, this would be a great time to try to invite. I don't know. Let's throw out a number. What do you think?
Well, that's I'm gonna do 5. today.
Okay. 5 Super Saturday invites today, and then I was thinking 10 by Saturday, and that gives people a week.
Okay.
Is that cool?
So today and tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. And that can be on Saturday too if you want. I would do the same 10 Super Saturday invites by Saturday. Follow up from open house. Make sure you do that today and try to let people in.
I actually have someone else too that asked about the open house, so I will follow up with.
Try to secure Success Club. Okay, and then Power of Threes peeps. Just keep that as your minimum. Keep that as your I do not go to sleep until I hit my Power of Threes. And if you're having a hard time finding a time in your day to do it, experiment this next week. Try to wake up a half hour earlier, or talk over, with your significant other and say, you know what, I need 30 minutes in the night to just finish off Beachbody because I'm getting pieces of it done, but I need time to sit down and write, or just finish, whatever it is, dot the I's, cross the T's type thing. So experiment with your schedule. I listened to like a full 50-minute, it was a Scotty Hobbs team call, and they had a guest speaker in, and she hit diamond in 11 days. Holy smokes. And so basically what it came down to for her business hours, and she didn't get to this till like the very end when people are asking questions, but she said, I work at night. I wanted to be home with my kids, and we were going in debt, and we hit the wall of me having to go back to work. And so I said, this has got to work no matter what. So what she did after seeing like a Scotty Hobbs training of sacrifice, which I totally wanted to look up and watch with my husband. She said she sat down and watched that with her husband, and they decided that her working hours were 8 to 10, and that's what she did for like the first few months of her business. And then once you grow a team and there's more demands and whatnot, she'll stay up 8 till midnight or 8 till 1 a.m. at night. And she said she didn't want to look back and have regrets of, she wanted to stay home with her kids, so she didn't want to work during the day. Now for me, I like that time with my husband, and I get a lot of time with my kids because they're not at school or anything. So I'm okay doing two or 3 hours during the day, and then I have that time with my husband in the night. But you just have to find what works for you. I love knocking out my power hour. Like, this is the way my day goes. I'll wake up, I'll do like 10 minutes of personal development, I'll do 10 minutes of spiritual study, and this is this week I've like really locked down on it, and it's been like the best week yet. So this is what I'm going to stick with. And then I do my workout at 6:30 a.m. and then I help get breakfast, help get my husband out the door, I shower, I get ready, and then I come down and I do my power hour, and it's usually around 8:15, 8:30, and that's when I get my first kind of stuff of the business, stuff of the day done. And what I have found works for me is I put a timer on my phone, and I'll say like, I'm adding people to my network for 10 minutes, because otherwise my brain, I get so ADD that I've opened up Google Docs, and I'll put a to-do list. And if something pops in my head that I don't want to forget to do that day, I'll just type it in real quick, and then I'll get back to adding my at least 3 people a day, because otherwise I was all over the place and I'd get through my list, but not very efficiently. So then after my 10 minutes of adding 3 people, and that kind of couples in, I'll usually shoot the messages too. So I kind of double dip on those. Then I'll move on and go through. So you kind of get the point, okay. But then I keep it succinct, efficient, just to give you an idea. So I think that's kind of it. How are we doing on fitness goals? Sarah, I want to know if you started, if Hammer and Chisel came, and if you started it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, Hammer and Chisel.
I can't wait till I'm not pregnant to do it.
Bomb.com. I am loving it. Today I was doing the step where you're stepping up on the bench, and I just have 2 folding chairs next to each other, and then I have a ball.
Oh, nice.
Like that just works perfectly for a bench. Anyways, you step up, and then you have to cross, like if your right leg's on the bench, cross your left leg behind. And I was holding 15-pound weights, you guys.
Nice.
It was killer, but I was like, yes!
So empowering.
Anyways, yeah.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, I was hang cleaning. My lightweight weights were 8 pounds, and my heavy weights were 10. Woo! It's still like it still makes me out of breath.
But my light sometimes is the 8 pounds, and then I've kind of bumped up to 10.
Yeah.
So, and medium is 15, and heavy is 20 because I don't have any heavier.
Yeah. Fun. Okay. Well, I think that's it, guys. So keep it up. Keep checking in on our challenge groups. Hold yourself responsible. You being here is, you know, like for your own health and fitness is just as big as growing your business. But
You're not on.
I'm not on share. It's just on like the face.
Okay.
So anyway, that's it. Have a wonderful day, and let us know.
I'm like halfway. Hey guys.
We'll plan on next Thursday at 1 p.m. If this isn't a good time. I'm totally open to doing Thursday evenings. Thursday evenings at 9.
Next week the kids will be back in school, so it might work really well. But I
Like
don't
9
know
p.m.?
what other.
And then Sarah, that's 8 p.m. for you. So I don't know. I know you have to go to bed early because you wake up super duper early. So let us know. Okay, bye.